In a statement to CBS News, immigration officials say they are focusing on people who are a threat to public safety. They are no longer providing exemptions, and anyone who is violating immigration law may be deported. Christine?
Omar, quite an emotional interview there with Jose Escobar's family. So we know that they're filing a motion to bring him back to the U.S. What are the next steps?
They're trying to get his case reopened here, which means that they could actually bring him back to the U.S. so he could state his case here. The question is, will that happen? His immigration attorney says he is fighting, but he says nothing is guaranteed. At this point, it is up to a judge. We're just going to have to wait and see.
All right. Well, at Friday's news conference, Texas Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee criticized the recent wave of deportations. Now, while the administration argues there has not been a change in policy, what is the sense among those that you've spoken to about this level of enforcement?
The big talk, especially with immigration attorneys and people in the community, is the scope of enforcement. Before, if you had a misdemeanor, then it is not anything you really had to worry about. One immigration attorney told me it's actually, they feel the net is getting wider and cast wider. So people who may have misdemeanors are now feeling that they have to watch out. So if somebody's coming for them in immigration, they're the ones who possibly could be detained and deported. That is the big fear right now. But an immigration attorney told me that in one case that was in Illinois, it was a man who was there illegally, had not really done anything besides come to the U.S. illegally, had been in the U.S. for more than 10 years. They were looking for someone else. When immigration asked for his papers, he did not have them. He was deported. That community actually came together and said, hey, we want this guy back. He is kind of a pillar to the community. But it's the scope of enforcement now that a lot of people are talking about, not just on the legal side, but in these communities.
All right. Omar Villafranca shedding some light on the situation for us in Houston, Texas. Thanks, Omar.